Family, thank you, and God bless you for sticking to Sikampero on YouTube. Thank you for liking the video after watching. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for recommending this platform to your friends, family, and colleagues. Thank you for subscribing also to become a member of this wonderful platform. I'm so much grateful to you. It's another day, and we are both fortunate to be here to dialogue through video broadcasting. I am going to do most reactions to some short videos that I've been making on TikTok, which has gone viral. Most people are messaging me. Some are showing their displeasure. Some are showing their discontentment. Some are giving other angles to the video that I make. Some are providing information, and some are also supporting the good message that I'm putting out there to serve as caution to people that are ignorant, that are desperate, and that are naive to go to such countries to lose their hard-earned money and to waste the years of their life. Almost about 4 days ago, I made a video with respect to some Ghanaians or some Africans in Middle Eastern countries like United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Oman, and Jordan. You see, because of the economic situations in my own country, Ghana, right now, because of the challenges on the African continent, most African youth that are jobless are running helter-skelter to leave the African continent to seek for greener pastures elsewhere. And because it is so difficult to be able to secure a visa to a country like America, Canada, Germany, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, in the African land, the other countries that these young Africans are looking up to go there in the situation that they know that they are not eligible to get American visa, they are not eligible to get this Western country visa, are Saudi Arabia, are Jordan, are Iraq, are Turkey, are UAE, and the rest of the Middle Eastern country, as you know. And unfortunately enough, it is our own people that are there, that are deceiving these people, that are trying to take advantage of the fact that these people are desperate to leave Africa, desperate to leave Ghana, desperate to leave Togo, desperate to leave Burkina Faso, desperate to leave Kenya, desperate to leave Ethiopia, desperate to leave the African land. So they will leverage on the social media to keep on telling this African youth, oh, life in United Arab Emirates is good. United Arab Emirates is good as life is good in America. Saudi Arabia is good as life is good in Canada. Qatar is good as life in Germany is good. Iraq is good as life in Japan is good. Jordan is good as life in Belgium is good. And most African youth are falling victims to these people that I call scammers, to these people that I call scavengers, to these people that I call parasites, mosquitoes, trying to squeeze the last blood out of the African youth. And this has been intimidating me. That's the reason why I did that short video. And after doing that short video on TikTok, the reaction that came has compelled me to do a broader video to introduce this topic better and to explain it better, so that the African youth that is seeking to travel outside the continent of Africa, that is seeking to travel outside Ghana, that is so desperate that he's not ready to listen to advice, that is so desperate that he's not ready to weigh the options, that is so desperate that he thinks anybody trying to caution him from going to such country is evil, is a detractor, and is an enemy. To my brother, sister, out there in Ghana, out there in Kenya, out there in Ethiopia, out there in African country who will be chancing on this video to watch. My sister, my brother, we are family. Your welfare matters to me. I feel so happy to see you doing well in life. As a matter of fact, I feel so blessed to see my fellow African doing greater exploits in life. But with my little understanding, with my little knowledge with respect to international travel, with my experience that I've shared with people living in Dubai, living in Qatar, living in Saudi Arabia, living in Iraq, living in Turkey, living in Jordan and the other countries, it is like the people that are there are trying to portray the other side of these countries to you. And the other side that they are trying to portray to you is the fact that these countries are also beautiful like America. These countries are also having a high-rise buildings like America. These countries are having a better roads like America. These countries are also having the railway infrastructure. These countries are also having a better transportation system like America. These countries are also having even most beautiful places that America and other Western countries cannot be compared to. And it seems most African youth are buying into this fallacy. And because of this, they are not listening to advice until they will get there and realize that the contrary is the truth. And now they have regretted and they want to go back to Africa, and yet they don't even have the plane ticket money to go back. And sometimes, unfortunately, the agents that have also grouped themselves around this mess and trying to, dupe the people, even deceive the African youth to understand that they even tell you, oh, when you're going, we are going to get you an onward return ticket. So in case if you get there and you don't like it, you can return home. But you will get there and you would realize that the return ticket is not in the system and you are stuck. And there is nothing like you coming back to Africa. So you have to learn to stay in that country, even though you don't like it. And many people seems to be texting me every day to report this. That's the reason why I decided to come out with this video, to educate the African youth watching me, so that you also don't go there to make the mistake, so that you also don't go there to regret. Please, to my dear African watching me, please, to my dear Ghanaian watching me, to my dear Kenyan watching me, to my dear Ethiopian watching me right now, to my dear brother sister from Somalia, to my dear brother or sister from Togo, Guinea, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, to my dear brother from Gambia, please, life in United Arab Emirates, life in Saudi Arabia, life in Qatar, life in Jordan, life in Iraq, life in Turkey is not as it seems. Never forget the African proverb, not everything is as it seems. People, they seem to be painting the glamorous side. They are painting the beautiful side, but the awful side, they are not painting it to you. And it is taking some of us to research, fish it out to bring you this good news so that you don't go there to make a mistake, you don't go there to regret it. I'm begging you, if you are ready to take life in Saudi Arabia, life in Iraq, life in Turkey, life in Jordan, life in Iraq, life in United Arab Emirates as a normal life in Africa, that it is hassling, it is struggle, it is challenging, it is intimidating, it is stressful, then I can encourage you to go. But if you are going into this country with a mindset that these countries are like America, these countries are like Canada, these countries are like Germany, these countries are like Belgium, these countries are like Italy, these countries are like Australia, these countries are like New Zealand, these countries are like Japan, they are lying to you, they are deceiving you. They are after the little money that you are having. So please be cautioned. Please advise yourself so that you don't get there to realize you have made a mistake. It is indeed true. Yeah, it is so clear that life in Africa, life in Ghana, life in Kenya seems to be becoming unbearable every single day. It seems to be compelling us to live every single day. But let me tell you something. It is better for you to be stuck in Africa. It is better for you to be stuck on your homeland, seeing your father, seeing your mother, seeing your siblings and having a place to sleep, than to be stuck in a country that you know nothing about, that you know nobody there, and life there is messy. And when you are crying and you are calling for rescue, no one will be there for you. So please don't risk the last shilling on you to embark on this journey. Please don't risk the last cedi on you to embark on this journey. Please don't risk the last naira on you to embark on this journey. Please don't risk the last safer francs on you to embark on this treacherous journey. It is so dangerous and it's so deadly. You've been cautioned and you've been advised. If you want to go there, then you want to go there to your own risk, and to your own peril. I've given you the education, I've given you the right information. I'm telling you, it is good. It is indeed true that yes, some of these countries are also providing economic opportunities. They are also creating employment avenues that if you go there, maybe you can find something small to do. But that in itself doesn't make those places like the Western world. Life there is more difficult as compared to the Western world. Life there is more challenging as compared to the Western world. Life there is of more regrettable as compared to the life in the Western world. So if you know this, if you have come to understand this, and if you are embracing this and you want to go inside without not getting disappointment, then good, because you have prepared yourself. But if you don't know, if you don't have this idea and you are just going with the mindset that those places are like America, you'll get there and you'll be disappointed, and you are the reason why I'm recording this video. So be cautioned, be advised, be in the know, so that you don't get there to repeat the mistakes of your own brothers and sisters. I love you, my dear African. It is my best wishes that our continent, Africa, could develop. Our independent countries could develop. Our economies could be expanded, so that we wouldn't even need to even travel at all. So that we wouldn't even need to even risk it at all. So that it's never going to even come into our mind to even leave our country to go into another man's country. But until Africa becomes that country that I want to see, that continent I want to see, until Ghana, until Kenya, until Ethiopia, until Somalia, until Gambia, until Nigeria becomes that country that we are dreaming, we are yearning to see, the option of traveling to other countries, the travel to other countries as an alternative is always going to be served to us. But it is always reasonable for us to look into it, check the do's and don'ts, check the good and the bad side, weigh the options, and to know the right decision to make, so that we don't go there to find ourselves as victims. Friends, family, beautiful people out there, I'm here for your interest. I'm here for the interest of the African continent. I'm here for the interest of the African youth. I'm here for the interest of the Ghanaian youth watching me right now. So, in the journey of life that we are all embarking on, anything that drops in my heart, that comes to my attention, that I come to realize that it's been taking undue advantage of people, I will leverage on this little platform that you're helping me to build to speak it out there, so that people can get this education, so that they don't repeat the same mistakes that most of us has repeated before. Thank you, and God bless you for staying tuned throughout almost this 15 minutes of live broadcast. Please, it is so important for you to hit on the subscription button to become a proud member of this platform. Please, if the content of this video to you is very educative, to you is very instructive, to you is very entertaining, and to you is worth watching, don't forget to hit on the subscription button to become a member of this platform. Please like the video to trigger the YouTube algorithm in promoting this particular video further. Share the video to enable you to go to other social media platforms. Please recommend this platform to your friends and family, to the young Africans that are so desperate to travel outside the continent, so that they don't make the mistakes. Thank you, and God bless you.